Hello, everyone. We're live covering some dangerous hail and possible tornado threat here across the central U.S. from Texas all the way up to Oklahoma throughout the next couple hours. We've got about 4-inch hail ongoing with this supercell right here. So very large hail, and again, you got confirmed tornadoes ongoing as well. I mean, like this isn't looking too impressive here, but there is a confirmed tornado in it. Apparently, according to this warning, there's a ongoing tornado somewhere here. Um, Probably, if I were to say, it's probably like right around this area. But again, yeah, 4-inch hail is no joke. Is not It's not a thing you should be messing around with. Um, we've got a lot of suburban areas at threat of this. So yeah, like places like Canyon Valley should probably be thinking about taking shelter at least. Or Calgary probably also should be thinking about taking shelter as well. Um, let's see here. We got more storms down here. We got another tornado warning up near Roaring Springs with 2-inch hail. So yeah, again, we've got massive. We got a pretty decent, serious hail threat today, um, as well as a tornado threat as well. Or two. I am a little late to the show. I'm just gonna turn a couple warnings off here, so just bear with me. Um, just all the unimportant ones that we're not covering currently. Yeah. So again, tornado on the ground here. Um, with our little cell that is producing about 5-inch hail. Um, so yeah, again, places like let's see here, pretty much rural Texas as of now. I don't see any towns being threatened. But if you're on like Route 651 or 261, I'd probably want to steer clear from this storm again. It's kicking up about 7-inch hail, not 7-inch. Oh my god, 4-inch hail. Um, so yeah, we got again a pretty bad situation ongoing right now in Texas. Just double check my stream real quick. Just want to see. Yeah, also that background sound you're hearing is just my fan. It's hot outside. So anyway, again, yeah, tornado is obviously on the ground right there. I need to switch my velocity. I do not like this one. So hang tight. This is fine. But again, yeah. So that area of rotation is probably going to be somewhere right there. Just let's see here. South of Canyon Valley. So where that main area of rotation is. And then we have another area, looks like right here. I don't know if that's contamination or not. Just double check here. Oh yeah, it's 100% contaminated. Obviously we've got that classic hook echo with this cell looping around there. So not a good sign at all. What's up, Xander? How's it going? Anyway, but yeah, anyone traveling Route 651 and 261 should be again, steering clear from the storm. This is again, we got 4-inch hail as a max threat. And this is according to the NWS, confirmed tornado. Although I'm not seeing much signs of it being confirmed or anything like that. And there's other areas right here that are looking kind of suspicious right now, but I think that is just shafts, if I'm not mistaken. It's just being picked up by radar. But again, yeah, this is quite the supercell. So anyone hope Caligari got into their safe space, because I'm not gonna lie, 4-inch hail is not something you want to mess around with at all. That is, take that as a tornado. Take that like a tornado and head to your safe space type situation there. Let's check up on this other tornado warning near Roaring Springs. It's not on the ground, but there is 2-inch hail with this one as well. This is going to be Route 70 and Route 193. This is going to be heading right for Ofton, Glen, East Ofton. So y'all take shelter if y'all are in those areas. Like if y'all are in the Glen, Ofton, East Ofton areas, you should definitely seek shelter as well. Hopefully people in Roaring Springs are also seeking shelter here, because this is again pretty big hail happening with both of these cells. You can see that pretty decent hail structure right there with that storm. That is some monster hail probably falling there in Texas, or in near Route or near Calgary, yeah. Got this other cell over here. This one is for ping pong size hail, which is 1.50 inches. This storm looks like it's going to be heading kind of up towards Oost. That's odd, because this storm's taking a different track than this one. So yeah, no real rotation with this storm ongoing, but there's again pretty large hail in it. Again, ping pong size hail. That's probably going to be a no, it's not considerable. I was going to say the NWS would tag it as considerable, but it's not. So it's interesting. Yeah, but again, there's other severe storms. We actually have another tornado warning up here in Oklahoma. This one actually has a history of producing. I've seen some pictures of it up on Twitter. This is not currently on the ground, but it definitely has the history of producing tornadoes. So basically, anyone in Waynoka, sorry, should be seeking shelter. That does not look like a good signature right there. Things haven't picked up either, so it's good. Velocity's looking pretty meh, but there's definitely a good wrap there. The hail size of this one's going to be probably also ping pong size. Yeah, golf ball size, ping pong size. Yeah. So places like Avard, Hoopton should be seeking shelter, but this is just looking like a classic hook signature here near Waynoka that I'm seeing on radar. Yeah, again, there's not much rotation ongoing with it. There's more severe thunderstorm warnings off over in western Oklahoma. See if we can't get a good reading on some of these. There's also some in Kansas, surprisingly. Yes, Kansas. These only got 1 inch on them. I would still take shelter if I was in Buffalo, if I was in Levern, May. I'd definitely take shelter if I was in those locations. That looks like some pretty nasty hail there. Let's see here. Just need to. So just hang tight with me, and we'll get right back into it here. So we need. Yeah, but again, if you're on Leveron, definitely seek shelter. All right, let's head back to our main storms over here. That are very destructive. Again, like 4-inch hail is being measured here. I think we got spotters reporting it. Last I saw on Twitter. It's about to expire. But again, yeah, we're seeing some very large hail here right now. That is just west of Calgary. That this whole thing is probably a core. Yep, we got a new severe thunderstorm warning going into effect. That is going to be for 4-inch hail. So again, destructive severe thunderstorm warning now in effect. Let's see here. Yeah, no location. No, it's mainly in rural areas, except for people on the routes. So again, this is not a storm to mess around with. If you are on these couple of routes, you definitely need to seek shelter. We're going PBS mode for that. So again, yeah, you're on routes 5651, 261. This is not a storm to mess around with. You need to probably turn around and head the other direction. Avoid this storm. This is not a storm you want to drive into. This will smash your windshield 100%. So again, yeah, PDS, severe thunderstorm warning, in effect. Again, this is a continuation of this storm. This is some extremely large hail. I'm not gonna lie. I've never seen 4 inches being tagged on a severe thunderstorm warning before. So this is a very significant core right now that we have going on with this storm. But yeah, so yeah, destructive storm for Calgary. Softball size hail, my lord. That is some major hail right there. 4-inch hail. It's not a good sign that we're seeing blues on radar right now. This is going to be heading towards Verbena, actually. So Verbena, you need to take shelter. These might be able to punch through your roof. Not gonna lie with you. If we look on velocity, you can just see this giant hail spike ongoing right here with this like monster hailstorm. Hope everyone in Calgary is all right. Storm is again pretty gosh darn destructive. Let's see here. That's probably just could be something going on right here. That might just be a shaft, but it's really really hard to tell with this storm since there's just that large hail just interrupting. This other storm up here in Roaring Springs looks like it has a hook now on it, so that's not good. Yep, that is rotating right there. That is some strengthening rotation here near Roaring Springs. So Roaring Springs, you need to take shelter. That is a not good signature right there. Yeah, that's not good. That is not going to make a direct impact to Roaring Springs, but again, Roaring Springs, you definitely need to take shelter just in case this does hit anything. Debris fallout is a thing, so just seek shelter if you are in Roaring Springs. Would not be surprised if this does go confirmed here in a minute. Yeah, this thing's also packing golf balls with it. So that's a thing. Yeah, that is just monstrous hail right there. Yeah, we even have storms all the way over here in Colorado. That's something. So this looks like a more of a linear line, though. Looks like there's got to be a front somewhere across Colorado. This is tornado possible. There's just Kit Carson right there. And there's Brody rotation. I'd say the only threat with this thing, though, is QLCS. QLCS. There's your Kit Carson. So Kit Carson, I'd be taking shelter. Look at that Dodge City radar, because we also do have severe thunderstorms up here with 1-inch hail near Off-Roll and Kinsley, and right towards Lewis too. So y'all need to take shelter if y'all are in those areas, or those cities, towns. No, quarter-sized hail is occurring with this thing. Doesn't look like. I mean, broadish rotation there. I wouldn't be too concerned about that though. And then, yeah, just monster hail occurring with all of these. Yeah, there's really something going on here near Roaring Springs. Right there. So Roaring Springs, Texas. I would take shelter. No, Texas. This is in the Panhandle. This is the same storm that produced a pretty big tornado near Matador. My fault. So this one has a history of producing. Same with this one down here, also produced, and it looks like something's trying to happen there. I mean, this thing does still have that hook shape, so I wouldn't be too surprised to see something come out of this. Again, this thing is packing 4-inch hail with it. It was packing 5 earlier, but it got downgraded, luckily. But I wouldn't be surprised if like a couple pockets were dropping 5-inch. Hopefully they'll downgrade again. But this does look like it is. This hail core does look like it is either repositioning or cycling or something like that. Maybe. Maybe a little bit too far away from the radar, but again, this is also in a hole, a radar hole, so something to monitor if it is. Yeah. But again, that might be a little area of rotation there, a little pocket ongoing. See if that thing does anything. I don't think it will, though. Yeah, so our main concern right now is near Roaring Springs with this storm over here that is currently rotating still. This is the only tornado warning in effect. 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts here in Oklahoma. Oh, this is for Winoka cell. 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts. Interesting. Okay, well, Winoka, take shelter. Our cell just got tornado warned again. Looks like. Yep, it's got confirmed. Tornado is on the ground. That is a tornado on the ground. Okay, that got warned before our cell up above it. But that is a tornado on the ground right now. Yeah, again, tornado is on the ground. I don't know if it's going to be for a brief couple minutes. Hopefully it is, because that is not looking good if it is on the ground still. I mean, just wow, though. This is a mothership. I bet. If you are about to cross Route 2008, I would stop what you're doing. Don't turn back around. Just pull over the side of the road. If you see a tornado, get into a ditch. Get into the closest ditch and hold your head. But honestly, I'd say this is probably not on the ground anymore. This other cell near post is continuing. Well, it probably does still have a decent hail core on it, but it definitely weakened below severe limits. Just jelly gaff, special understand on. Yeah, that's looking like it is trying to do something right here. Right on next to 651 there. So check out some MDs here. Because I know we got some probably pretty significant ones in effect. Surprisingly, this day was only a slight risk 5-4. That probably should have been moderate. We had a new mesoscale come out. That's from Michigan. I'm not expecting Michigan to have some. The last one we had was 41 minutes ago. This was for the Colorado cells. We didn't have any. We don't have any new tornado watches either. That's good. Storm reports. All right, I will show. I'm gonna pull up the storm reports and share my screen on it. But as you can see, 86 total reports. 64 of those were hail reports, and 13 of those were significant. 11 tornado reports as well. Video of a land spout tornado. That was over here in Louisiana. Again, the main action is happening right up here. That with again very large hail. 2-inch hail has been reported, golf ball size. That's up in Georgia. Pictures of social media. This is tornadoes, right? This is hail reports. Um, 1 inch, 1.25 inches, 1 inch, 1.50 inches, 2.50 inches. That's pretty big. Um, so yeah, some pretty fat hail is ongoing with these cells. Yeah, that's wrapping around there. Checking our cell near Roaring Springs here. It has broadened out since we last looked at it. That area of rotation is still there though, so we definitely still need to be watching this thing just in case it tries again. But other than that, I would say this thing is probably good for now. Main threat obviously is that 1.75 inch hail. But again, yeah, some massive hail is ongoing with this cell here. I'm gonna be right back with y'all. I just need to go get some water. Um, yeah, so again, I'll be right back. Alrighty, we're back. Got some water. We are ready to go here. So let's go ahead and update our velocity here. And yeah, I mean there's definitely rotation ongoing. I just do not believe right now it's definitely not capable unless these are two different areas. I don't believe this thing is gonna go for. I mean, it's trying, but yeah. So again, main risk with this storm is that 4 inch hail that we've been talking about. Yeah. Again, that is That is that is some monster take shelter now in a tornado shelter type hail. That again can cause concussion. Um, yeah, this whole entire cell is capable of producing that tornado. Not sorry, capable of producing that hail. Um, yeah, again, that area right right here is going to be that area we're seeing on that little hook that we're seeing on radar. So, unless that is again just contamination, but again, just want to watch this thing carefully here. Let's go check on that tornado warning up in Oklahoma, which seems like it has expired, actually. Okay. So Roaring Springs. Supercell here. This cell has been moving very slow, and that is not what you want to see anyway. This storm's been moving pretty gosh darn slow over the past couple of minutes that I've been watching. It's only moved a couple miles from its original position, but again, that's some pretty decent rotation right there. That possibly could be a tornado. Um, Hard to tell. Let's see here. Yeah, that might be a possible tornado. May go radar confirmed here. Yeah, so they're saying, let's see here. I see for thunderstorm with a history of producing tornadoes. So we've talked about it with this storm. This storm does have a history of producing tornadoes. So places like Glen, Often, and East Often, like I was saying before, needs to take shelter. This is not a storm you want to mess around with. It has produced a very large tornado near Matador, Texas. So, yeah, again, definitely need to take shelter here from that. Here's what I'm going to do real quickly. I am going to change the map just a bit. If I can. Okay. I don't know if I can. Oh, yeah, map settings right here. Okay. So what we're going to do here is we're going to just state. I'm going to go ahead and change this to white. Probably make this just a bit bigger. Okay, that works. That lets me know where we're at right now. Just gonna, if I can, I don't know if I can. Yeah, all right. Yeah. So again, that's a tornado on the ground. I'm not gonna lie with you guys. That definitely is screaming tornado. This is gonna be near Glen. So Glen, I need you to take shelter right now. That's our area of rotation right there. It is nearly stationary according to NWS. I'll change the colors back to the original. Yeah, but again, this storm is heading kind of towards Glen and Often. It is not confirmed as of now. I'm going to look back at this 4-inch hailer down here. Yeah, that's some monster. That is some monster hail ongoing. News of a thunderstorm warning. Looks like let's see here. This is gonna be for cross Baton. Yeah, cross Baton. Let's see here. Zoom on in. If there's any areas, I think this is just all rural though. Bunch of routes though that are being affected by this. This thunderstorm warning is going to be for about 1.25-inch hail. So again, large hail is expected with this storm. So cross button, take shelter. Baton, take shelter. But yeah, just large hail that we're dealing with the cell below it, and just well, it looks like we may have another tornado warning. Or is this our other one right here? This is for areas in Texas, so I guess that's one of our cells. We actually, oh yeah, no, it is up here. It's up here in the Panhandle near Pamba. That's also looking like some monster hail. 3-inch hail. Holy cow. Okay, yeah, this is another one near Canadian in Miami, Texas, not the state. Again, Miami, Texas. We got another one over here. That looks, yep, I think it just went confirmed. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Okay, well. Confirmed tornado, everyone. Confirmed tornado. Again, confirmed tornadoes in effect here. This is going to be closer. You're close to Miami here in a bit. So Miami, you need to take shelter. This is a tornado on the ground. That possibly could be a debris ball. That's not a good sign there. Oh wait, maybe also right there. That could also be a debris ball. But again, yeah, this is definitely on the ground here. Miami, you definitely need to take shelter. People on I-60 need to take shelter. Route 283 and 283. Make sure to pull off the side of the road if you encounter this tornado, possibly. I think this is weather spotters reported. Broadcast media is reporting this tornado. So broadcasting media is reporting this tornado on the ground. So this is, yeah, chasers on the ground are reporting this. That is looking like a very impressive signature there. That's where it's going to be. It is kind of far away from the radar, but we do not have any other radar to really select from over here. The closest other one is in Oklahoma. So again, that's a problem. But again, yeah, Miami needs to take shelter. This is a serious situation. Again, weather spotters are confirming this tornado. Yep, tornado is on the ground here, heading right for Miami. And as well as that, we've got a ginormous monster hail core heading heading in the direction of Canadian Texas and the KHHF airport. Um, Let me switch to reflectivity. Yeah, you got that massive hail core, and then you got that tornado down there. That's a classic supercell. Yeah, again, monster hails are enemies though. This is going to be near Miami here pretty shortly. So Miami, you got little time, but you need to take shelter. A new severe thunderstorm warning up here near Kruger for 1 inch hail. It looks like we got another area of very broad rotation. This one's going to, well, that might just be contamination at the end of the day, but something's happening there. I mean, let me circle it. Let's see. Yeah, that might be something. Yeah, you know what? I'll just leave it for now. It looks like this storm near Groover and the FE-19 airport has some decent hail going on here. With it starting to show up on radar, so that's not a good sign. That is strengthening, but again, we have it again. Tornado on the ground here, heading for Miami. I actually want to check social media, see if anyone has it. Yep, there is a cone tornado. Looks like. Um, Heading right for Miami. This was 6 minutes ago. Yeah, again, heading right for Miami. That is a tornado on the ground. Cone tornado, matter of fact. So yeah, again, Miami, you need to take shelter. It is going to be quite hard to find this thing because it is just so far away from the radar. But is my radar running slow? That's what I want to know. Hold on. We need a new scan. Well, the last update from the Amarillo radar was about 1909:51. So again, yeah, let's go ahead and move down to our cells in kind of central Texas, still kind of in Panhandle though. But our storms up here have looks like improved in rotation wise, especially this one and that hill um, is still 4 inches, but I don't really know if that is still the case because we just have not gotten an extension yet. But that right there, that looks like some pretty decent rotation. Right near Verbena, yeah. Um, no CCI as of right now, and this tornado is not on the ground either. But that looks like some interesting velocity scans coming in here. That whole area we definitely need to be watching. We had a new severe thunderstorm warning go in effect here, or just expanded severe thunderstorm warning. Again, 2-inch hail now possible with this one near Crupston. Yeah, we were tracking this one earlier. Anyway, let's go back up to the again confirmed tornado warning in near Miami, and this is a new extension of this 3-inch severe thunderstorm warning, which is destructive. So again, yeah, PDS severe thunderstorm warning is also now in effect. Or it was already in effect. That is some very, very violent velocity scans. Do we have CC? Kind of. Right up here. There's something like a pixel that seems to be some sort of CC drop. But again, that's on the ground right now, guys. It's in rural areas of Texas too, so except for Miami. So let's hope it doesn't reach Miami. Of course, if it does, we will be covering it the whole time. Let's check spectrum with here. Yeah, just high spectrum with the storm. But again, yeah, tornado on the ground for sure. Yeah, so Miami, you definitely should be in your safe space. Some more cells. These are probably. Oh no, this one's 2 inches. This one's 1 inch. Yeah. Got a special weather stain, it looks like, up here for this storm, capable of producing a nickel size, 55 to 50 mile-an-hour winds. Check out these storms in Oklahoma real quick. Yeah, 1 inch hail. We got another 1 inch hail here. And that is our cell for ourselves near. Oh, we got a new, looks like extension. We'll see if this is either confirmed or radar indicated here. This top one, I'm guessing. All right. So we got a downgrade here. That's good. So it doesn't appear to be on the ground as of now. I mean, I'd still say it's possibly like somewhat on the ground. I don't really know because this radar is far away. Or this storm is far away from the radar, so yeah. Gonna push back down to our storms up in Central Texas, central-ish. That might be about to go confirmed as well. That looks like some very defined rotation there. Just gonna check on the stream. Hold on. Okay, yeah, all right. Everything sounds fine. Okay, cool. Yeah. So yeah. All right. Looks like the area that we were just watching has weakened a little bit. It's really trying here near Virginia. Again, these storms are very slow moving. So if a storm does touch near the ground, I'm not saying it won't hit the town, but I'm just saying like the chances are much lower for like a tornado to go right through a town because they're just so slow. Um, so yeah, this other severe thunderstorm warning right of it. Oh, that just went confirmed. Yet another confirmed tornado is on the ground. This time in central-ish Texas. Yeah. It's kind of in the panhandle, kind of not, but this is confirmed now to be on the ground. That might be a debris ball right there. That actually might be a debris ball right there, ongoing. Right near Virginia. That means it's hit something. Let's hope it's not houses. But yeah, again, I hope Virginia does take shelter. That is a tornado on the ground that we are seeing right now. Again, tornado is on the ground. Seek shelter if you are in Virginia. But again, yeah, that is looking very defined. Yeah, tornado is ongoing here. Right near Virginia. Or Route 2001. New radar scan here for that velocity update as well. But again, this is a tornado confirmed by weather spotters, but also there is softball-sized hail still occurring with this storm. They've not taken the softball-sized hail tag off, so that's something. Looks like our velocity has weakened just a bit. That's good. It's a good sign. That's what we want to see. Not sure if it is still on the ground right now, if people are reporting it. Let me check Twitter real quickly. Looks like a storm chaser got hit by the hail. Their windshield's out. That's why you don't go in there. Let's see here. Is there any... Whoop. Oh, that was 2 hours ago. Yeah. New update, or new scan here. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's still on the ground. It looks like it may have briefly touched down. And there's this other area of rotation. Looks like there is a switch going on, or a handoff. You would say. Yeah, it really does look like there's a handoff going on. This is some new body rotation there. Luckily, this is all in rural parts of Texas, so no real places are being impacted except for possible like barns and stuff. Again, that does look like a possible new area to watch. Interesting little glitch that's happening there with the radar scan. Yep, new radar scan shows this thing strengthening now. That definitely could be our next tornado situation there. Approaching Route 380. There's a spike that's interrupting with that. Spectrum width for this area of rotation is very high. Actually, it's peaking right where that area of rotation is, so that's not good. That means we got good ingredients for a tornado to happen in this area. So again, we're just going to wait on that next scan here. Let's hope it weakens. Some updates. New tornado warning. Still confirmed. Softball says hail is still on there. Another potential tornado. Yep, they're marking our area off as another potential tornado. As of now, it's unknown, but that possibly could be another tornado ongoing. According to NWS. Is that another tornado? Oh no, it's the same stuff. Yeah, so this cell definitely has a couple areas for rotation ongoing. Yeah, that's a tornado ongoing right now. We got a new severe thunderstorm warning going in effect here for our cell. Still 4 inches. This is a destructive storm for Garza County. Softball size hail, 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts, and that is a possible new tornado right there forming. So that needs to be warned as well. That is a secondary area of rotation from our main one, which does look like it is also strengthening. This is quite the supercell here going on. I mean, we got this one giant supercell and 2 different areas of rotation occurring in it. So this is a dangerous supercell, I'd say. I mean, it's heading right into rural areas, so that's signs you want to hear and see. But I just don't believe. I mean, aside from again like mobile homes to be a threat. But again, yeah, this is quite the tornadic supercell. New scan comes out. Looks like our other area that we were watching has weakened just a bit. There's still definitely rotation going on there. I must just did something weird. And then there is our main area that we've been watching for quite a while now. That's looking like it's picking back up here. And this one's gotta go west, I believe, of Virginia. Virginia, I don't know. South of Virginia. Kind of following the same track as this other area of rotation, except just a little bit to the south. But again, these two areas are very interesting. Very interesting areas of rotation. So we'll definitely have to monitor this. This one cell is just looking like the dominant of them all. It's just producing that 4-inch hail, that tornado threat, and there looks like to be an ongoing tornado. Never mind, that was 7:15. It's 7:34 right now. Never mind. There's not a tornado on the ground. Okay, there is a tornado on the ground though, near Post, northwest of Post, actually. Where's that going to be? Yep, that's going to be our cell right here. That is on the ground. Oh, for sure. Check that out. That is a tornado on the ground. We actually have views of it coming in from Matthew Capici. That works for my radar. I'll repost this, and then I will pull it up for y'all really quickly. Okay. So hold on for me. That is a tornado on the ground, and I really need to show this on stream. I'm going to be in with my account. I'm really reloading. So yeah, bear with me here. Okay. I need to go to my account really quick. Shows tab. Let's go. Yep, that is somewhere in there. I think right there behind this scud cloud is where the scud cloud possibly could be it. But I think that's just scud. Right here, that looks like our tornado. Right behind that scud. Look at that. Yeah, so monster tornadoes on the ground right now. Here, yeah, again, near Post, but not near Post. southwest. That other area of rotation is completely died, by the way. So that's something. Looks like velocity's also starting to dwindle on our main area of rotation. Which again would be right up here, but that just got that picture just came out. So there's probably a tornado still ongoing with this thing. And again, weather spotters are reporting it now. So yeah, again, not a good situation. But I just don't believe, or I don't think any major locations are at threat right now, which is good. But still, dang. Yeah, there's some pretty massive tornadoes here in Texas today. Very photogenic for sure. Yeah, this is some broadening out rotation. So let's hope that tornado is no longer on the ground and it was just a brief little stovepipe that dropped. But that area is still there, like it's right there. That's that area of rotation. Let's see here. We got a tornado warning, or looks like tornado warning for Oklahoma now. New tornado warning is going to be for Woodward. Radar's a little bit too far away to get like a perfect scan, but near Fort Supply and Woodward, there's some. Yeah, capable of reducing, and we got golf balls with this as well. Yeah, it's kind of heading close to WWR Airport. That area of rotations, it's just too broad to really pinpoint the direct area of rotation here. This other area, is this on the ground again? Is it seriously back on the ground? Can't listen to Twitter. Oh, that's just. I mean, I want to take a better look at this thing. Yeah, that's right near Miami. That is a tornado on the ground. So, oh yeah, that might be a debris ball right there. Oh no, never mind. All right, so severe capable, but I'd say that's still on the ground. That is going to be the area of interest there, and it's going to be heading right into Miami. So yeah, new tornado warning. That is not confirmed. We'll definitely monitor it, see if it goes confirmed. Then we'll go confirmed. We're going to go back to our. We're just taking a look at. We're going to go back to the one in Texas. Okay, that might, or back to one in Central Texas. That might be. Prompted the warning. Okay, so this is expiring. That looks like it definitely could be something right there, right near Miami. So this is not a storm you want to mess around with. This is actually heading right into Miami now. I don't know why they still have it capable. That looks like it is on the ground, but very hard to tell. I'm not gonna lie with you. Very hard. Got a new tornado warning. Yep, storm which prompted the warning. Okay. So yeah, that's gonna be right there. Both of these expired. This is a new tornado warning. It's not on the ground yet. That does look like it could potentially do it. If it does, it's about across I-60 into Miami, Texas. So this is again not a storm you want to mess around with in Miami. We'll watch it for a couple minutes if it does anything here. This is a slow radar, so it updates very slowly. We may have a confirmed tornado now. Yep, there we go. Yet again, we got a tornado confirmed heading right into Miami, Texas. So yeah, tornado confirmed heading right into Miami, Texas as we speak. Looks like, or it's doing something. This scan's being weird, but it's about across. It's either paralleling or it's about across I-60. I don't know what it's doing right now. Oh boy, Storm Chaser Brian Allen is on the storm in Miami. He is saying huge cone tornado into Miami, Texas. Oh God, that's worst case scenario. Miami, you need to take shelter. Hopefully, Miami's in their shelter right now. That does not look good at all. I would not be surprised if this thing goes PDS. Again, we got a weather spotter reporting huge cone tornado. There's no picture to verify, but I would leave it at confirmed right now. That is not a good situation. And again, like the storm chaser said, heading right into Miami. Yeah, we've been watching this supercell since it was up here in this area, and it's kind of just slowly meandered down towards Miami, and it's now like hopefully it's not impacting, but at this point I'd say it's very likely that Miami is getting impacted right now, so that's not good. We just got a new severe thunderstorm warning for a storm right behind it. For 1-inch hail, looks like. Again, yeah, we're just waiting on this next scan to come out. This radar is running very slow tonight, so bear with us. Again, we have a confirmed tornado in the Miami area, I guess we could say, because radar's not really saying much on that. Again, yeah, like I was just saying, there's a confirmed tornado in the Miami area, Miami, Texas area, not Miami, Florida, Miami, Texas area. On I am hoping that it didn't directly hit the town, but I have no idea what's happening on the ground right now. We don't have any pictures going up on Twitter, but all I know is the Storm Chase is reporting a large cone tornado. Um, his words, quote unquote, heading right into Miami. So I don't know any confirmation, anything like that. But again, this is a tornado on the ground. We got a news scan here. There's a pixel there that might be exposure. But again, yeah, this is that area that could possibly be our tornado. Again, this is not a good situation at all. If you are in Miami, Texas, you need to seek shelter if you can. People are posting about the post supercell. No new posts about this supercell that's ongoing right now. It's this area of rotation is, or area of interest, I guess you could say, because we don't know if it's a tornado or if it's not, because this area is looking broad, but it's also looking decent. So yeah, this area of interest is about across I-60. It's moving very slow. So yeah, very interesting cell. I'm gonna go check out that post supercell just really quickly. Let's go this one. Yes, it is. Okay. So it looks like, yeah, this thing has been moving very slowly its whole life. This is, again, this has a history of producing. Um, there's very broad areas of rotation within this supercell. Like it's moving so slow that it's just, oh, like different areas of the storm are just taking the environment and moisture into it and just starting to rotate. So this is a damaging storm for sure. Good thing is it got downgraded to 2-inch hail. Um, so yeah. Like I'd say this area is the main area that we would want to watch for possible tornado, but it's just everything's kind of just broad in this a broad mess in this storm. You definitely need to watch it closely though, because again, could produce here. We've talked about pretty much everything in this storm. We've talked about hail, very large hail. We've talked about multiple tornadoes happening in this supercell. Like this thing is a powerhouse, and not a storm you really want to mess around with. Did it change direction since I last looked at it? I swear to God, it did. I just saw a new scan. It's changing direction on us. This cell is quite interesting. Kind of reminds me of those Texas quote unquote drunk tornadoes back in 2024. Because this thing has just been kind of moving and then it's just now heading this way. It's kind of heading towards Spur, which is kind of worrying, but yeah. Again, that is still quite a beast of a storm. It still has 2-inch hail, so it's still pretty worrying in terms of hail, but I mean, yeah. Let's head back up to our confirmed tornado. Doesn't look like it is confirmed anymore, or on the ground at least. The tornado is still confirmed on the warning, but the area of rotation is definitely broadened out. It looks like it's somewhere around this area. I can't pinpoint the direct area, but right here maybe. Yeah, this whole thing is kind of a mess now. So it's definitely weakened below tornadic limits, I'd say. Let's hope Miami's okay though. This thing did make either a close pass towards Miami or sadly a direct hit. Let's hope it didn't. Um, we'll hear about that within the next couple hours, I'm sure, if it did. But if it didn't, thank God. But um, this area is just. This whole storm is just like recycled and then cycled and then recycled again. Is this thing seriously heading the other direction now? What is the storm doing? And we have a confirmed tornado. Look at that. Confirmed tornado. Yet again. For this exact same supercell. A confirmed tornado is ongoing. Probably this main part right here is going to be where that tornado's at. But honestly, it could also be this area. This area is extremely broad, though, so I don't know why it would be that. But that does also look like some more rotation here. Yeah, so damaging tornado, King Jail. Threats we got with this. Starting to see that hail core come back on radar. That's not good. Yes, this area, that's definitely an area of weak rotation there. Rotation nonetheless. But obviously, I do want to kind of just keep my eyes on this one cell right now because that seems to be the bookmark of this outbreak. Looks like up in Oklahoma, there's definitely something going on here. Is there another confirmed tornado over here? Nope. But there's areas of rotation in it. I think this one's the stationary cell. Last I checked, this was tagged as stationary, but now it's not, I guess. There's this other cell over here with broad rotation. Is it? Yeah, that is some broad rotation there. Unless it's just a hail core, of course, but that's, you know. This storm is packing 1.25-inch hail at 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts here in Oklahoma. But yeah, I do want to kind of pay attention to that storm. Oh, this is the Miami one, I guess. Is it? Or is this different? No, this is the same cell we've been watching, I think. No, it's not. It's a new cell up here near Spearman. Thought it was our Miami cell. It's not. That is a new area of rotation within a secret cell we have not checked out yet. 2-inch hail. That area is probably that's our area of interest there. We'll definitely have to watch this for the next couple minutes because this thing could obviously be taking a track like that Miami supercell down below. Speaking of, it looks like something's happening there. Yeah, there's more broadish rotation there with that other cell. Interesting. Yeah, let's go back down to our supercell down here in central-ish Panhandle, Texas. Again, this thing is confirmed, but I don't know. I don't see it. Definitely weakened though. You can see the size of the cell actually decreased since we last took a look at it. There's a new tornado warning for it. It's still confirmed. We're continuing that confirmed tornado warning. Let's see here. Is this heading anywhere? It's heading, yeah, all right. It's not heading it's not heading towards small towns. It is in rural Texas. I'd say this is the area where that quote unquote confirmed tornado is. Is that another area right here? No, it's just contamination. Double check for any new mesoscale discussions. Oh, what the heck? Okay, we got a mesoscale discussion talking about, this was issued recently, but this was at 10:15, so that would be 7:15 p.m. that this was issued. That this was kind of discussing our hail and tornado threat. As you can see, supercells with very large hail to giant hail and a tornado threat may continue into late evening before weakening. So it looks like the time frame for the weakening trend has kind of begun by the looks of things on radar, and then this also has a 2.75 inches to 4.25 inches. So that's just maxed hail on an MD. Not maxed, but kind of just close to maxed. And we got tornadoes up to 100, 130 miles an hour and 65 to 80 mile an hour wind gusts. So, yeah. Nah, that's not. Yeah, that's contamination. Oh no, this area right here is going to be probably our area of interest, though. Luckily, I don't believe we've seen too powerful tornadoes today. We've definitely seen strong, but I don't believe that they've been very powerful. Yeah, this hail core's building back. That's not good. You can see that on the radar there. That is not really what you want to see. Oh, my mouse. But yeah, that hail core and this supercell's built back. Let's hope it doesn't get upgraded again on that hail tag. Okay. Yeah, anyway, continuing coverage here. There could be something else trying to get going, or a new area, or that area of rotation could be trying to strengthen here again. Yeah, the store's just been cycling, so I might try and do it again. It might not, and it's just very broad now. I'd say the main threat of the cell is definitely switched from tornadic to hail, as you can see on reflect heavy. That is just that's probably some very large hail ongoing in that supercell. Um, Story warning does expire in 12 minutes. I wouldn't say it's confirmed either. Way. Yeah, so very large hail occurring with the supercell yet again, and again that existing tornado threat's still there. With so I've been tracking this thing for like most of the stream. This is the top supercell that I've been tracking, and it's just tornado and then no, and then tornado and then no. Yeah, so very interesting storm, and now that hail core is building again. So again, not really threatening major areas. New tornado warning. Let's see here. Okay, they downgraded it. That's good. It's still 2-inch hail, though. Coming out of this thing. That this core right here is probably where most of that hail is falling. So, you know, I'd say this thing's going to get severe warned pretty shortly here. There's still cells here that, yeah. I feel like everything's kind of starting to decrease, except for up in the up and deep in the panhandle. I mean, if we go up here, there's these cells that are still going. By the way, these ones are very slow moving cells. Actually, this is the other. This is another interesting cell up here near Spearman. Doesn't look. It just looks very broad. I don't know about any tornado type situations going on over here, but definitely some mean storms, mean hailers. We got this storm definitely. Yeah, still producing 2.50-inch hail. I got downgraded. That's good. Yep, things are definitely dying down now. That's good. Yeah, and that thing's trying to get going again. Right there. Another broad area of rotation. New tornado warning for Oklahoma, looks like. Waiting for that new tornado warning to come out there on that horse. We can check it out. Or it might not. It might be just updated. Yeah, alright. Let me just. Yeah, it looks like they just updated. Oh, that might. Is that trying to do something? Kind of near Fargo and kind of heading towards Sharon. No, it's not. I mean, it's not on the ground per NWS, but yeah, definitely an interesting area of rotation over here in Oklahoma now. This cell's been very slow moving. It's not listed as stationary anymore, but I'd say it is. It's just been moving extremely slow. Um, yeah, we're gonna jump back over here to I guess our Texas Panhandle storm. Directly as we took a look at it, a new severe thunderstorm warning got issued, and this is 2.50-inch hail. Yeah, again, that tornado threat's definitely completely diminished with this cell, I'd say. There's still a hook-like signature there, so it's important to note, but definitely some strong hail here ongoing with these. This is same storm on. Let's take a look at our main supercell again. Yeah, because that area is just that's continuing. That's a continuing area of rotation right there. Only 23 warnings in effect right now, so that's good. Looks like things are definitely dying down from the way they were earlier in the stream. The tornado warning going in effect here. This may be confirmed. No, it's not. 2-inch in diameter hail, though. But that's our main area of rotation right there. It's going to be right here. It's a very interesting storm. Just going to continue tracking here. Probably be live till about 9-ish PST. Because the star is definitely starting to dwindle just a bit. Um, yeah, there possibly could be something going on here. I don't know. That just looks broad. Yeah, there's definitely something. I'm gonna check Twitter real quickly. We'll see if we got any damage surveys or anything like that, or damage reports. It's not good if there is. Um, let's see. There's one place. Okay. Um, let's see here. Just want to check things out. Um, oh shoot, we got flooding reports in Omaha. Flash flooding in Omaha. Let's see here. Turn on these flash flood warnings real quickly, because they are needed now. Let's head up there to Omaha. This is Oklahoma. So we also have severe thunderstorms up in Kansas as well. Yeah, we do have Omaha under a flash flood warning. We're just going to take a look at this briefly because this is not main event, but I mean, wow, yeah, it's a lot of rain. Storm total percent. I mean, in Omaha, let's switch to these noise. There's a little rain here, it looks like. It's not even an inch. So, I don't know. I guess there's some sort of flash flooding event going on in Omaha. Um, but we did just have a new tornado warning get issued out of our storm. We are on precip. But speaking of, that's also a new threat. I feel like of this storm is flash flooding. But anyway, yeah. New tornado warning. It's just an updated one. Yeah. All right. That hook echo feature is kind of dying off. That's good. Um, Still pretty mushy on that rotation. Definitely think main threat is going to be kind of hail. It's definitely downgrading. I'd say it's probably about an inch now for the hail. Shoot. Yeah. So again, we're probably going to be live here for another 40, 50 minutes. So around 9 PST. Just kind of tracking this thing, seeing if anything else is going to happen. We dropped to 15 of total alerts. Only 2 tornado warnings. One is again up with this supercell, which got a new tornado warning. Speaking of which, it's not on the ground, but it does look like it still this cell still has that hook feature going on with it. Very broad rotation, if any. So that's something. That little area right here, it's still going. It's still trying. There's still like a small, weak area of like excruciatingly broad rotation. Still going with this thing. Quite interesting. Yeah, very slow moving storm. I believe this is still close to. I mean, this is still very close to Post. It's still close to Virginia. Virginia. It's been close to Virginia for like at least 3 hours now. It's just been kind of stationary, I'd say. Yeah, it's not stationary quite yet. Yeah, but that area, there's still, again, not even an area we should be watching right now, but there is still an area of interest there. It has the slightest possibility. We went up to 17 new warnings. It's probably a new severe thunderstorm warning, actually. See here, I'll just double check my phone. Yep, it is a new severe thunderstorm warning for Kansas. Anyway, new tornado warning. It's just an update. There's not really much going on with this storm in terms of tornadic activity, except for this new area of. I don't want to say directly hooking because it literally could be a shaft, but like there's a new area of weird looking circulation possibly right there. But yeah, that is some interesting stuff. It's yeah, not really rotating anymore now, but definitely the weirdest storm of the year so far. I'm not gonna lie with you. Storm's now moving. Oh, okay. Just, just quite the weirdest or weird storm we've got going on there. Yeah, this storm was the mothership too. I'm not gonna lie with you. Like, I mean, this was taken by Chad Casey. Let me pull up Twitter real quickly again because there's another picture I do want to show y'all. Of this tornado, and along with this just mothership of a supercell. I mean, if that isn't the most beautifulest thing I mean, other than the North Dakota mothership or Montana, I forget where it was, but at least second best shot I've ever seen. Look at that. You've got that nice structure here. We got a lot of lift going up into the storm. We got that tornado down there in that sunset background, and then you got that hail core. That is just beautiful. But yeah, so this day was quite the day for tornadic motherships. Let's say. Southern tornado warning. Still has that little hook signature there. Not really any rotation to note as of now. So we'll keep our eyes on that over the next couple minutes. Yeah, just this storm, man. I mean, let's load in. This might lag a little bit. Let's load in a scan here, and we can just, if we can, and we can. Let's just see how far this thing's gone. We're loading in the scan here. Just look at this. It's so slow. It's picked up pace, obviously, over the past couple minutes, but like it was so slow, kind of around this area. Like loading in that velocity time lapse there. I mean, this one's interesting to me. And you can see that the cell just continues to try and produce all the way to now, where it looks like it's trying to do it again here. Right there, that is where we're watching now, because that looks like it is another area of rotation. Well, yeah, this is quite the interesting day. Um, like, to be honest, just the weirdest storm I've tracked so far. And with that, we have a new tornado warning in effect. Yeah, let's take a look at the new tornado warning. Still not confirmed. It's just another. And oh, look at that. Our rotation's gone again. Well, still kind of there, but definitely massively decreasing. Got another warning. That is going to be for another area up here in Texas, in the Texas Panhandle. I'm not exactly sure where, but one of these two storms just got a new severe thunderstorm warning on it. Yeah, I'm guessing it's this one, because this one has the farthest expiration time. About golf also has hail with this one, so pretty impressive. Other storm over here. Yeah. Focus back in on our other cell, on our main cell, which is now closer to Jaden, Jayton, Jayton, Jayton. Um, Your tornado warning for Oklahoma. It's going to be this one near Woodward, just slow poke moving storm. It's very far away from the radar, so we're not getting any good scans, but that is. That is some interesting stuff there. Is that confirmed? Nope. I mean, it's just too far away from the radar to get a real reading. But yeah, interesting storm in Oklahoma, I guess. We dropped down to 15 warnings. That one in the handle looks like it expired, luckily. We still have this storm not looking not looking as good as it was earlier for sure, but Yeah, this storm definitely has sped up over the past couple scans. You can tell. So let me look in the storm protection center just see where we're at here. We're still tracking in the enhanced risk. It looks like not much is really happening though. I'd say today definitely verified though. Like tornado wise, most definitely verified. Hail wise, most definitely verified. Wind wise, I don't know about that one, but yeah, just a lot of reports here, and we can actually take a look at the storm report graph. You can see the tornado reports kind of just shot up around the time when the supercell started to perform. We got the wind reports now shooting up as well. The hail reports was just in all the way up there, just spiking at 68. So it's pretty interesting stuff going on there with that. So, new tornado warning for our cell. Yeah, again, looks like same as last time. That rotation is completely gone. I don't know why they're still warning us for a tornado. This definitely needs to be just rewarned for a severe thunderstorm warning because obviously we still have that 1 inch hail. So that's still severe. That's still severe limits. Obviously, just not really tornadic anymore. But yeah, damn, this supercell has just been continuing on us. Maybe something right there. Yeah, maybe some new scans came in, and that's still something. It's like weak, but it's there definitely. It's like yeah, that's our 21. Okay. I mean, other than this cell and the cells up in the panhandle, which also look to be kind of going on a weakening trend, um, there's nothing really else. I mean, and so yeah, that's kind of where we're at right now. I mean, there's definitely cells still going up in Oklahoma. There's just one that's warned actually. We don't have really good shots on it, but it's warned. It's doing stuff, but I don't think it's capable of producing it. No, I don't know. I'd keep an eye on it. Yeah. I mean, there's this cell, which was our Miami cell. Actually, this is our Miami cell. Tennis ball size hail now. Still going on in it. So yeah, interesting stuff going up in the Panhandle. This one also now looks interesting at the end. Yeah, there's some broad rotation there. Right there. That's that area. This is not tornado possible. Just gotta wait for that to load. Yeah, but very interesting, productive night. I know that the severe weather has definitely been very active. We got yet again another tornado warning. They're not issuing any more warnings on this apparently. This is the last tornado warning. It looks like it is expiring. It definitely looks like it is weakening. I'd say that. So that's good. We definitely still have to pay attention to these ones up in the Panhandle as well as the ones up in Oklahoma. Yeah, up in Oklahoma. Also, there's some other cell pretty meh right now, but near Floydada, Texas. Something with storm with some decent hail, which could be warned, but probably won't last too long. And the ones in the Panhandle are still decent. I mean, they're still carrying. I mean, this one's packing that 2.50 inch. This one's also packing 2.50 inch hail, or 1.50 inch hail, and this was 2.50 inch hail as well. Still. The severe thunderstorm warning. Just got issued for it. This is for tennis ball size hail. Took the tour possible tag off. Definitely don't see a tornado occurring or a tornado being possible with this either, so that's good. But definitely still got that large hail core with this thing. And yeah. So that's basically where we're at right now for the severe weather wise. Things should start winding down shortly in the Panhandle as well as Oklahoma. Just take just gonna take a look. Oh, that's hooking. Hold on. That's trying to do something. Oh wow. Is that confirmed? Are you sure that's not confirmed? Oh my lord. NWS. You all need to take a look at this one. That's a debris ball right there. Debris ball right there. That's a tornado on the ground right now. That is a tornado on the ground in Oklahoma near Sharon. That is Yep, that is a tornado on the ground right now. Never wanted to say that thought tonight was going to be chill, but it looks like we have a tornado now picking up debris near Sharon. Okay, so this is a tornado on the ground. Again, this is This is some tight rotation. Man, that's on the that's most definitely like either contamination or there is a tornado on the ground. I don't know. That's just looking really interesting now. Oh my God, latest scan. That is something, right? No, that is definitely something. Yeah, that's a debris ball. If I've ever seen one, that is most definitely a debris ball right there. That's a tornado on the ground. Holy cow, tornado on the ground in Oklahoma. My lord, that is a very big hook echo too. I don't know. It's just too far away from radar to really like get a good reading. Because if we do this and circle it, that black ball. I mean, it's in that contamination area, but then there's also like possible debris signature with this. I mean, that's kind of shifted up there, which doesn't match with anything. I don't know. That's definitely a weird storm here up in Oklahoma. Yeah. So I don't know. That thing has been just kind of tight there for quite a couple hours or so. So I've seen. Um, None of these really look like they're working in the Panhandle. Actually, we do have a new severe thunderstorm warning, which is going into effect. Actually, it just expired. All right. So I'd say before we end it off here, I do want to go ahead, or before we kind of get close to ending off, because I don't know if we're gonna completely end it yet, because obviously, so this is today. This is today's risk. So we'll leave warnings on, because why not? Tomorrow's risk, we're going to be watching not as strong severe weather. We're definitely going to be watching this marginal risk. I'm not going to be really monitoring tomorrow because it just doesn't look that promising. I mean, there's not a tornado threat with this. Limited wind, limited hail. But yeah, day 3 is also looking marginal. We got another marginal risk for pretty much the exact same area. Oh, oops. Pretty much the exact same area. Probabilistic is pretty mild. We can't really take a look at any other days out, but yeah, the SPC, if I can look, has a day 4, I believe, risk, and models have been kind of exploding on this thing. So really quickly, let me share the SPC. Day 5 and day 6. So yeah, again, SPC is highlighting a day 5 risk. So that's very far out. And that's going to be for Tuesday. That's going to be for next Tuesday. Or next week. This is going to be centered around Iowa and kind of extending up all the way into Minnesota as well. The slight risk is also going to be extending all the way up into up kind of near Canada, actually. Um, I mean, let's read what the NWS has to or the Storm Protection Center has to say. Um, there's not really anything about tornadoes because it's just too early to really look at. But I mean, yeah. So it's too early to really look at modeling because again, we've seen this before. Models have got it correct and have predicted quite a couple outbreaks this year, but I don't know. I just feel like it's a little bit too early to talk about that yet because obviously things could change within that time frame. It's like next Tuesday is literally the 29th, so definitely definitely a I mean, it's something to watch, but not really. Yeah. If there does appear to be like a major tornado event likely for that area, I will be live. I will be doing all that. Um, but yeah. So we're probably just gonna end it off just watching these storms kind of go. So I just or these do look like they are weakening a lot. None of them, as far as I know, right now have rotation. I mean, something right there. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, I think that is where we're gonna call it, y'all. Nothing really else is happening. The main risk, which was expected to be Kansas, has died. It is kind of just slight risk behavior right now. We're in a slight risk. We're actually looking at a slight risk right now. So main threat has dwindled back significantly. There's still, I'd say, probably a lower grade tornado threat with most of these cells. Obviously, hail is going to be main threat with them. So definitely keep your eyes peeled if you see any tornadoes, report to NWS 911, anyone like that. But as of right now, that is going to be it from me for the rest of the night. Hopefully, you guys have a good rest of your night as well. Yeah. So see y'all later.